I'm Terrance Laird, and I got next.
You next up and you ain't been on Sports Like Talk. Like, what are you doing? Hey, you better hit them up. Look, you breaking next and you up next. Kings and queens go hard. Rising star on the big scene, make them know who you are. You don't break a sweat, don't settle for less. They put you through that test, your resume that flex. Who got next? Who got next? SLT, ready, set, go. Who got next? Who got next? Living my dreams and all your goals. Who got next? Who got next? You can ask B. Jones or head coach. Who got next? Who got next? You next up, so here's my vote.
LT Nation, welcome back to another fire episode of Sports Life Talks. You got next, a platform that gives exposure to the voices of tomorrow. That's right, we're searching high and wide, and the north side, south side, east coast, west coast, and we're finding you rising stars in our communities who are doing amazing things and accomplishing big dreams. And today, speed don't look back, baby. We bring them back to the show. One of our very own You Got Next alumni. We told y'all this journey don't stop, and we're gonna keep bringing y'all heat. But this is one of the fastest men on U.S. soil right now. Track superstar and sensation on his comeback tour. We got him, ladies and gentlemen. Terrance Laird. How you doing, T. Laird?
I'm doing good, doing good. Pleasure to be back. It's been about 2 years, so it's been a long time, but I'm happy to be back.
Man, I'm gonna tell you, when you came on the first time, brother, that was probably that right there, like solidified us. I was like, hey, we got T. Laird, we got one of the fastest men in the world right now. I think we doing big things and we still rocking along. So, hey, check this out. If this is your first time rocking with us, we appreciate you. I am your host, the mouth of the South, B. Jones, the OG, all thing, everything, Louisiana, Mr. Yeet is in the building, and I'm rocking alongside my brother from another mother, my partner in crime, the Quiet Storm, the head coach, KT. Kev, how you feeling today, man?
Well, I hate when you do that because I got to control my laughter. Man, I'm doing great, B. Jones, and it's just good when you have, this is a family reunion pretty much, so when you have family come back and rock with you, we reach out to him, we said, say, man, we got to get you back on the show. And he didn't hesitate, man. So, Terrance, thank you. B. Jones, let's turn up.
Let's turn up. I'm gonna tell you something. Walk them down. Whoa, whoa. This dude right here is gonna walk anybody down. So we challenging folks to some pole-to-pole races. Y'all remember y'all used to do that in the streets when y'all was growing up, pole-to-pole.
Yeah. I remember that.
Now we got the SLT representative on the building. Hey, check this out. If you are rocking with us, we need you to ask you just a quick favor. It's free 99, won't cost you anything, but in order for us to continue growing this show and to keep this platform going higher and higher and able to obtain the talent like we got today with the track superstar, we need y'all to do us a quick favor. Won't cost you a penny. On the count of 3, and we've been doing this one the whole time. I know you remember this part, T. Laird. Yes, we gonna count out to 3, and we need y'all to smash that subscribe button. Can your people do that for us? Can they do that for us, T Money?
I think they can. I mean, it's free 99.
It's free 99. Let's go to work. All my LSU folks, all my SEC folks, let's do it like we new to it. 1, 2, 3. Ooh, welcome to the Sports Life Talk family, and we do not take that family lightly. We don't do fans, we don't do follows around here. It's just strictly family. And if you smash that subscribe button, hey, let's go to work. Welcome to your new play cousins. Without further ado, one day I'm gonna run somebody down, and I'm gonna be able to tell y'all how great it was to be looking at somebody backside in, cross that finish line in front of them. But today we're going to have to hear from another man, somebody who's really done it. Here we go, Terrance Laird, for your second time. Are you ready for the Sports Life Talk initiation?
I'm ready.
B. Jones, I would love to see you walk somebody down. I can't wait till that day happens.
Somebody go get Precious. Somebody go get Precious. Somebody go get
Precious. That's the thing. All right.
Mama June, what's up?
You have to get somebody's like grandfather or something. I don't know. You probably can't get him
though. I'm gonna get them.
All right, T Money. To initiate you into the SLT family, you got to give us your top 5 music artists.
Okay, so right now I still say Nas, Meek. I'm pretty sure I was on the old one. Nas, Meek. I probably say Dave East. That's what, 3.
Yep.
I'd probably say Method Man right now.
Ooh. You like that Power Book 3? That Power Book Ghost?
Yeah, sure. And I just finished it the other day. I mean, it's good. I mean, I think versatile. I mean, you can act, you can rap, everything, but the last one gotta be Jay-Z. Jay-Z's probably last one. I've been lots of Blueprint 2, a lot of old school Jay-Z.
All right, so Terrance, you know we rank everybody's top 5, and I mean you family, so I can't give you anything less than 5. So B Jones, we're gonna go ahead, we're gonna give him 12 for that. Was that 12? That's like Louisiana 12, but we gonna.
It was 12. Don't y'all worry about it.
All right, so who is your favorite superhero and why?
I probably still say the Incredible Hulk. I guess just the strength, just strong, because I'm fast. So I want to have that other component be that super strength. You know, just that uncontrollable strength, and just kind of get stronger as you know. I don't know, just not anger, but just, you know, as you're in that state, you know, when he becomes the Hulk, you know, you get stronger and stronger. So it's like infinite strength.
All right, Bruce Banner, since every good superhero needs their own theme music, what would your theme song be?
The Message by Nas.
You know that one, KT?
I don't know it, but he loved him some Nas. I know that much. That's what I do remember that.
Yeah, I think just this, I don't know, because like just the lyrics, I feel like just 90s, the rap is just the lyrics, the message, the hidden messages, the hidden gems. It's not just like, I went to the store, it's just like the I guess like the complex of the rhymes and complex of what they're saying. It's like I'm saying, hey man, you look good, but in a whole different way where it's going over your head. You're not, you know, you gotta be intelligent. You gotta understand what they're really saying. So I feel like once you tap into that like level of your brain, it's different.
You know how you out there you compose symphonies when you run in Terrance. You know, it's like art. You an artist when you go get on that field. That's how it is when you get in the booth with the 80s and 90s rap.
Yes, sir.
Apples, right? It was not delivery. It was the lyrics. It was the quirkiness of it. What can you do to separate yourself from the next man? They don't have it no more. Everybody want the Migos sound. Everybody want the trap sound. I'm not gonna bore y'all with my rant, but I'm with you. It was something different about the Nas's and the Jay-Z's and what them boys was doing 20 years ago.
And I think also it's just like competitive nature. Like they weren't dissing each other for the most part, but they were all from this similar area with this, like grew up on 2nd Street. This guy grew up on 3rd Street and doing the same genre, but a whole different flow, whole different everything. And then just kind of just being able to coexist. I mean, it's not easy. If you think about 90s rapper, how many 90s rappers still are people's top 10s that made it through the whole 2000s, the 2010s, the 2020s? Yep. You know, even some that, you know, and Biggie and Tupac that had their career shortened. I mean, if they still alive, who knows where they'd be at, you know? So like just the greatness of that spirit. Same thing in basketball, football, baseball. Just we need that just window of greatness. How long that longevity, you know, your greatness takes you.
All right. So if you could shadow anyone for a week and learn from them, they could be either dead or alive. Who would it be and why?
Probably Denzel Washington.
My man.
I'd probably say Denzel.
Why Denzel?
I think just his sophistication in life, how he's able to be so, you know, famous, right? But there's something that ticks inside of him that's able to him to keep doing what he's doing at a high level, and just kind of understanding, you know, what that is outside, you know, being poor, you know, growing up, or, you know, having, you know, adversity, what continues to tick once you make it. Because you putting out hit movies after hit movie after hit movie after hit movie with no real, I mean, to this point, I don't Google Denzel, but he ain't had really nothing, no crazy where he killed somebody or something crazy. He just living his life to his fullest. So just understand what makes him tick and how he's able to just go through life with that, I guess, high level of sophistication.
All right, what is something that track has taught you that you can use when you're not running?
Patience, 1000% patience. I would say just life is like a roller coaster, up, down, around, backwards, forwards. I mean, it's been 2 years and I'm just start running again because I got injured. So just being patient, just trusting whatever journey you're on, you're gonna make it out.
So is there a coach or athlete that you look up to as a role model? And if so, why?
I would definitely say Coach Benny Brazil. Coach Benny, he kept me locked down before the pandemic. So we got, 2020, come in, we run fast, we're going to the nationals, boom, pandemic. So all the whole pandemic, because I didn't go home. So I didn't go hang out because pandemic, but I'm talking to him every day. And just, keeping me locked in, 18 money, we just keep focused, we're gonna win next year. And obviously just keeping locked in, just doing what I had to do to put myself in position to win. And obviously, we won a national title. We didn't win, we took it. We went up there in Oregon, took it. We didn't just win. So I think this is just how he was able to instill his mentality in us. Because he was a national champion as well. So instilling that, kind of him living through us, but in a good way. Not living his dreams that he failed at, but living his dreams that he's achieved. And he wants us to see that picture for our own two eyes and, own emotions, winning. And obviously, as a coach, can't fact check me, but I'm pretty sure that's the first time that he has won a team title as a coach at the national level. So, his first one was definitely special, especially with Coach Shaver, definitely special to be on that team and leading the team with the most points to contribute to that. Was definitely a good feeling going into,
Now wait a minute. We went a lot of this. We keep talking about we and us and going to Oregon and we took it. And I've been given a gag order. So I'm going to let you tell it, Terry. Who is we? Who is us?
I would say LSU, the people that wore that uniform, that competed, that, went up to Oregon. We had a mindset in mind. Like Coach Benny, every time we went to practice, you might go out there and run fast. I ran fast. You ain't national champion. I don't care what you did. I don't care if you went out there and broke Bolt's record. Where your national championship at? And that was kind of what humbled us, because Coach Benny was a national champion and we weren't. So it's like you can't argue. It's just like saying, Dad, I can, what's up, Dad? I think I can beat you one-on-one. Son, you can't dunk the ball yet. I can dunk. So it's like we haven't achieved something that he achieved, so he kind of kept us humble. It's like, hey man, I got $100, you got $50. I got more money than you. Like, it just kept us grounded. And once we won,
big bank take little bank.
Once we won, couldn't tell us nothing. At that point, because we won, but we didn't win. We won by like 40 points. Like, we won one. It wasn't no squeak by. We had a inch and claw. We went in there with a common goal, and we just did it. To execute. Just did what we did.
Mm. And I can't even hate on that, because y'all really did do that. Y'all are them. LSU, y'all did y'all thing. Yeah.
And to give Florida their flowers, they did it like how we did it multiple times in previous years. And it's just track and field. You go in there. If you want it, you execute. You go out there and run. At that point, everybody's in shape. Everybody's ready to roll. Like, Nationals is this weekend. We're going to see who really wants the crown. And it's not a crown where you hold it forever. No, you just get your little 30 seconds, 40 seconds of fame, and you back to work, because track and field is very forgetful and very, unforgiving. You can run fast one day, go next day and get your head busted in, and you got to go back to the drawing board and keep getting better. So, you can go that little window, a little fame, but it has to keep driving you at some point.
So if you're not enjoying this initiation, I don't know what to tell you. This is probably one of my all-time favorites. So if you're watching this after this show, please go to our website, sltyouGotNext.com. And on there, you can learn more about us and see all of our family members from our You Got Next series. So speaking of family, the most important thing in life will always be family. B. Jones and I, we really mean that. So allow me to reintroduce our family member, Mr. Terrance Laird, to the show. So B. Jones, go ahead and take it away, bro.
Man, welcome back, T. Dude, I'm super excited. And you probably don't even know what this means to us to have you back. Like, this tells KT and I, like, dude, we've been doing it right. You know what I'm saying? Like, for you to want to come back on our show means that we treated you with respect and we made you feel good. And that just makes me feel good, man, that you honored us and come back and want to keep telling your story. And we got a story to tell y'all. So let's take them back to where we were, because last time, T, you was locked in, dog. I don't think Terry smiled one time when he was like, hey, this is what we got to do. This is what I'm gonna do. This is what I'm focused on. We talked and we had a good time. It was a very informative show, but you was on your way up there to do something amazing in Oregon. Man, you got to tell us, what was that experience like, dog? Going through that whole thing, winning the 100, winning the silver in the 200, which is your bread and butter event. Like, what was that whole experience like, dog?
I think for me it was just make this opportunity the best. Make it the best opportunity. Go in there. Don't go in there and wish like this 2 years later. Man, I wish I'd have won. We wish we would have won. Just go in there and take it. Yep. That's how it is. When you go to something like that, you gotta make that first move. You got, hey man, we want it. We gonna take it. Because if you wait for other people to make their move, at that point you playing catch up. So I just went in there. We wanted to win. We were favored all year. I didn't want to be no fluke team. I wanted to go in there and handle business and case closed. Shut the door. So I think just leading into all week, I just knew what we had to do. It was nothing crazy. It was just doing what we've been doing. Handling business. Same thing with LSU basketball. All they did was just handle their business. They went in there, game by game, season by, day by day, and just
brick by brick
business.
That's right.
Yeah. So I feel like for us, it's just we went in there, we wanted to win, but we did what we had to do to win. You can want. I want $1 million, right? But if you don't go in there execute, you're just gonna be in the stands watching. The second day, finals day. So I feel like we went in there. We represented our LSU to the fullest, and I feel like we represented who we are as athletes and coaches.
Yeah,
because when you have great performances, that's not just like you flip a coin and you hope. That's something that's ingrained over and over and over, and then
that's right.
It's shown at the meet.
And dog, you got two. You won the team 4x100. You won the 100. Y'all got the team. I mean, it was crazy. You went bananas up there. But I want to talk about, because one thing I like about you is even in episode 1, I want y'all to go back and watch episode 1. We'll put the link to episode 1, and we talked a little bit about Terrance Laird growing up as a kid. And this guy's story. I mean, literally, we recording this thing, and I'm almost in tears. I'm happy we got him on the show, but people don't really know what this young man went through to get where he is. And now you at the age of 24, Terrance, and you find yourself in that struggle again because of all that success you had in 2021. You basically, in my opinion, you ran your body so hard, it was hard for you to go to the Team USA trials, your dream. This is what you had always been working for, and you couldn't get your body to that level. And then now you said you're going through injuries and stuff. Man, walk us through what it's taken for you to come back, man, and to bring that T-Money energy, that T-Money vibe, and this positive energy, and then go and do what you just did 2 weeks ago in Los Angeles, which we'll talk about in just 1 second.
I think for me, it's just, I mean, it's part of life. You got your highs and lows. I mean, and then, it's not low where I'm depressed or anything. You get injured. I mean, injuries happen all the time, and you just got to just navigate how to prevent the injury going forward and strengthen your mind, body, and soul, not just your body. Because if your mind ain't right, you could always be injured. But I feel like for me, I was only hurt physically. See, that was the easy part. When you get hurt mentally, right, then it's just like you got to repair that while you repair physically.
Right.
And then once you repair physically, if your mental not there, oh man, every time I take a shot, I feel my hamstring. Oh, I feel this. No, injuries happen. Let's figure out we'll figure out what the source of the issue is. Okay. Go see a doc, because they go do extensive amount of school just to tell me what's wrong and how to fix it. Go to somebody that's an expert in this, figure it out, and go forward and put in the work to get better. Right. So I feel like for me, it was just like, okay, cool. It happened. I mean, I really what took most of like the load off was winning NCs. If we didn't win NCs, man, that would have been a different story. But I think just winning NCs, okay, cool. That's gone. I'll take the bullet for anything individual because we won as a team. I don't care if I made team trials or whatever. You can't take the team stuff back. It's the same way for you. High school football, college basketball. You can't bring that back. But you can always go out there and play hoops, right, with your homeboys. But that team stuff, is different. So I felt like for me, that was my goal. And everything after that was just icing on the cake. If it happened, it happened. It didn't, it didn't. But I knew going into the team trials, I wasn't going to make it. I knew it. But I still competed. And see, some people won't do that. Some people just throw in the white flag and just give up. But I was like, man, let me see what I got, Because at that point, when you get to that point again, right, you know how to
now you know what to expect. Yeah, you know what to expect.
For me, I think just life lessons, It's boom. Like for me, I got a good job. Boom, I get laid off because they stopped, the company got, bought out. So instead of me, like you said, how do you track outside of, the lessons in track outside of track? Boom, I lose my job. Instead of me sitting there panicking, I'm just going to just go with the flow. Figure out this, figure out that. Instead of sitting there and think, I gotta get a job. No, it happens. You know that you ain't gonna have a job next month. So now you go ahead and apply. You just do different things where you're able to navigate life without being, going, crazy like a chicken with a head cut off.
Now, when you were out over this 2-year injury time where you were getting your body right, did you try any unique therapies, any new procedures or anything like cupping or anything like that to kind of help your body get back to championship form? So
basically what I had, I'll explain it so it kind of understand it more. So I basically had 2 bulging discs in my back. So that's the disc, not just, the spine, but the disc. So The problem was cupping, dry needling, spinal decompression only does, but like it's like taking ibuprofen for like a broken ankle.
Right.
It's not. I mean, it's feel good stuff, but the root of the problem's still there. So basically, what I had done, I went over to Germany with Dr. Mueller. You can look him up. I can give you more information. And all we did was just he did some injections. Obviously, they're not illegal. I've taken many drug tests, have not failed, so it was legal. But basically, all we did was just dehydrate dehydrate the disc, because that's the problem. The disc was inflamed and and enlarged, so that's pushing on my spine and pushing on nerves. So that's why I was having back pain. But since I went over there, I've spent about 3 weeks there, did some rehab, did injections, and I haven't had any back pain since.
Yeah, that stem cell therapy it's been making great bounds, bro. It's doing some amazing stuff. It's been a lot of professional athletes that do that. I think Drew Brees may have been one. There's a lot of athletes that have to go over to Germany and some of these other countries and get some of these stem cell treatments, and they come back better than ever. So I know it's something that I wish they would make that a little bit more available to most modern day athletes, man. So tell us about LA, man. You back. I know you ran a couple of indoor meets. You get out here in LA and there it is. Speed don't look back. You found that. Yeah. You found that spring. You found that bounce again, and you ran like the champion we used to. Man, tell us about that experience. What happened in LA a couple of weeks ago?
I felt good. First 200 since trial. So obviously, racing was about 2 years. So felt good. I wish I ran maybe a little bit better execution wise, but overall, I just went out there and just competed. I didn't know where I was at, because I haven't raced. You can practice, but if you don't race, it's different. It's a different thing. Same thing in basketball, football. You can practice all year.
Yeah.
But if you go out there and do the live thing, it's a whole different thing. You could sit there and practice throwing the football. Man, you look like you got to throw 50 touchdowns this year and throw 500 interceptions. So just getting that rhythm back, just getting the not even rust, just getting the race pace, race everything back, and then just competing. Because everybody looking at me like, man, okay, cool, you Terrance, but I'm here to compete. I'm here to win. I'm gonna do everything in my ability to win. So just racing against world-class athletes, and knowing that I still got it even though I've been absent. So it was a good feeling. Definitely think that the crowd, LA is big city, good crowd, good facility. UCLA is a great school. So it was just good, just kind of good get back race. And I got one more before USA's in New York in 2 weeks.
How good was it to be back in front of the fans? So you talked about practice. That's the work. All the gyms, all the late night track runs and all that stuff. Nobody sees that, but they see what you did. They put what you put out there on that track. How was it to be in front of that many people and being able to hear the roar of the crowd as you steamrolled them?
It was good. The crowd is you don't hear it much when you're running. It's really when you're done, because when you're running, you're so locked in, you don't hear nothing. Just adrenaline and everything. But it was definitely good. Seeing a lot of people there, especially at a non-championship level meet. Because championship level meets, you see a lot of people, but it was not really a championship level meet. And there's a lot of people here. So I think it was just a good crowd. Felt good. Just trying to get things back, to normal, and if not normal, but better, going into USA's in Oregon and back where I did my thing, so I'm comfortable going back there. But LA was first time there, but it was definitely a good experience, and I'd love to go back in the future.
Now, one thing I've always noticed, and I'm not going to list out some of the greatest track in America, track stars in America, but when I look at your size compared to the people in the starting blocks, T, you look little compared to these guys, and then it's like you would be a monster on them. It's like your legs moving 2 times faster than that. You just you be gone.
Yeah.
I mean, do you ever look to the right and be like, these dudes are big? You know, Matthew Bowling is huge. I mean, these dudes look like they're about a foot taller than you and 25, 30 pounds heavier than you. What are your thoughts when you have to run up against these amazing Clydesdales, man?
Well, I'm gonna use a quote from because I'm a Panthers fan, so I'm gonna use a former SEC quarterback, Bryce Young, and I can't grow. I can't grow no more. So I gotta just use what God gave me and to the best ability. So I mean, he's undersized, I'm undersized, but we both are generational talent. I'm a Panthers fan, so even though, like I said, I'm LSU, but Bryce Young's Alabama, but we have a common interest in the Panthers. So I think same way other people, size don't matter. I mean, if you could be 6'7", you could be 5'2". If you got speed, you got speed. And track and field is all you. It's no like football. You're a 6'3" corner or 6'2" corner, or I'm 5'10" corner. No, it don't matter how tall or how big. You could be fat. You could be skinny. You could be too muscular, not enough muscle. You go on that track and you display what you got. That's really what's gonna. It don't matter what body shape you're in. That's the real truth.
That 200 meters ain't discriminate, is it? That 200 meters don't care. And we both got to travel the same distance, playboy. Yeah. CT money on the edge. Now let me ask you a question, man. When you got that lane assignment of lane 8, do you kind of grimace, or how do you feel about getting those poor lanes, or what? And I'm not a track and field expert, so please do not slide in the comments and counsel me. I don't know, but every time you hear a track meet, they call the slow lanes the outside lanes, right? Yeah, so do you kind of grimace when you get those outside lanes, or?
No, because if you go into a meet, right, and you have to qualify to the next round, and you based on what you ran the prelims to get to the semis, you get lane 8. So it's just like you get what you get. I mean, I get it. It's all 200 meters, right? But it's different. Lane 8 different than 1, then different than 2. It's all 200 meters. You break it down at the very basic level. Then obviously when you put the visual level, it's different because you're all the way out there in no man's land. But I'm still running the same distance everybody else is running. So if you take out that, I guess, that distraction or that crutch, I'm in lane 8, I'm not going to run fast. I ran fast in lane 8. Wade Van Niekerk broke the world record in lane 8. So there's no, I guess, real proof that if you're in the outside lane, you're going to run slow.
Yeah.
It's just one of those, like, just myths, track and field.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say. It's a myth that he's just talking stuff that people say, calling them slow lanes, et cetera, et cetera. Last question I got, then we're going to have some fun. What is it like, brother, when you running somebody? I gotta know. Can you walk me through? Can you give me that experience just to go through the mental mindset of seeing somebody in front of you, knowing that this person is running as fast as they possibly can, but I got enough juice, enough God-given talent, enough hard work in me to where I do my thing and I ski skirt right past that person. Tell us what that is like, T. Laird.
I think firsthand, like when I'm running and somebody's ahead of me, I just tell my body just keep going, and I don't know what happens, I couldn't tell you. I just want it more, and then as I want it, it's almost like you guys are from the 90s. Angel's in the outfield when he went to catch the ball and he got the angel pushing him. I can't describe that. I just say I just want to go faster. It's like when you lift, you squat down, and when you going back up, you like push. It's just like determination. But obviously, I have the talent to when I tell my body to go, it responds. But I mean, I just say, man, we how bad do we want it? And obviously, my body just, hey, we gonna keep going. And obviously, I see them starting to tighten up, and I'm gaining ground. I just keep going, and it's just something that's just almost natural. It's not natural. It's almost like it's unexplainable. It's almost like an out-of-body experience where I don't know how I'm doing it, and I'm just doing it.
That's your ass, Kevin. When I see you, we going 60 yards, playboy. That's it. I'm coming for you. I'm going to run you down, Kevin.
I can't wait to see this. I can't
guarantee y'all, somebody get the camera crew ready. I'm going to see you out here in the street.
Your hamstrings, quads, calves, Achilles.
Everything to him.
There's no way we get out there running 60 yards. That just ain't gonna happen. That ain't quite
maybe 30,
show me counsel for 4 weeks.
Maybe 30.
Show me counsel, man. All right, y'all. Let's do it. T-Money, welcome to the championship rounds, man. You done this before, but we doing it. We back at it like some asthmatics. You already know what's cracking, fam. We about to play our version of Would You Rather, and I know you played this before, but for those of you all who are rocking with us for the first time, both Kev and I are going to present Terrance with an option. Terrance selects one of those, and whichever one he selects, that host will gain a point. The first host to get 2 points or the best out of 3 will win this episode's game of championship rounds, except we put a little bit of a tweak on it. T-Money, we got something new for you today. So so Kevin is a defending champion, so I'll let him get started. Let's go.
All right, so would you rather get a lifetime endorsement deal with Nike or
would you rather get your own T. Laird line of clothing, which is an up-and-coming brand of clothing that you could represent on and off the track field?
Does Nike count as Jordan brand or just Nike?
That's a good question, Kevin. I'm gonna let you doctor that one up however you want to.
You know what? I want to say yes, but I just put Nike on here. So Jordan is a part of Nike. Jordan's a part of Nike. So yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Then with Nike, because Jordan brand. I mean, I get it. You want to start your own lane, but being, I guess, under that Jordan wing is something. It's something about it. I mean, it's something about why these superstars don't. They have power like Jason Tatum, Chris Paul, Carmelo, Russell Westbrook. They don't divvy up their own path. They go under that wing, Zion. So I think just, like I 100% sure think that Kobe Bryant, before he had passed, that he was going to make the Mamba brand into what, you were explaining its own thing. So obviously I would like to do that, but being on the Jordan brand, just, I don't know, just having your own PEs, you're having your own colorways, you're having your own. It's just different. It's different. To have rocking the Jordan, I mean, it's just something different. I have to go with Nike and Jordan brand.
I'm gonna have to cancel the Speed Don't Look Back t-shirts. I go call China, cancel that order. I had a whole series of Speed Don't Look Back, all that. It's all good. It's all good. All right, man. Round number 2. Let's go, KT.
But B. Jones, that was big of you to allow that, so I appreciate that. All right, so round 2. Would you rather be a part of the U.S. 4x1 team that breaks the world record, or
would you rather, on the center stage 2028 in Los Angeles, break Usain Bolt's record in the 200 meter?
I would say individual. I've accomplished the team stuff. I think individual is something, that's part of the career now. I did my team stuff. I did the 4x1 at LSU, held it down. So it's time to go individual. Be selfish for once.
And B. Jones, the thing about that, I think Bolt ran like a 19.
Yeah, he was super fast. He was super
fast.
Well, we're going to see. You're going to have your opportunity to do it. All right, Terrance, man. Well, for those of you who are new to the show, welcome again. Hope you're enjoying this. But Kevin and I, we go live every Wednesday night. On our live show, we kind of take off the company shirt a little bit. We have fun. It's a show about sports, life, fashion. I do a segment called The Drop, which I talk about sneakers, okay? So Kevin and I are big-time sneakerheads, and now we want to test T. Laird's sneakerhead fandom, which just sounds like he know a thing or two about a thing or two. So before the show, Kevin and I specifically picked out a pair of sneakers in our collection that we thought T. Laird would like, and whichever one of these sneakers he selects, that host will not only win this round, but will win this game. So Terrance, all we need you to do is on the count of 3, we need you to say, hold that sneaker. You know what that's all about, right? Yes, in Louisiana, we say hold that tiger, but for today, we're going to say hold that sneaker. And when you say that, Kevin and I are both going to show up on the screen the pair of sneakers that we picked for you. All right, my guy?
Okay.
All right, you ready? 3, 2, 1.
Hold that sneaker. I gotta go 4s. I gotta go the Lightning 4s.
The Lightning, you fast as light. You got it. T-Money knew what I was going for. You fast as lightning, so I went with the Lightnings. Yes.
If you'd have brought retro 10s, which is my favorite Jordan, you would have got it. But 1s, I am Adidas, right? But there's something about them retro 1s, man. I don't care who you are. I don't care. It's just something about them. But the low tops, I just can't get with the low tops. It gotta be the OGs. Gotta be the OGs.
I try to switch it up because of track. I got high tops over here. You know what? It's just the LSU curse, B. Jones. It continues. It continues.
Yeah, this means even more. I've won it not once with T. Laird, but twice.
Well, it won't be a third time. I guarantee you that. You won't win a third one.
You gotta come correct.
Ew.
Gotta come correct.
I'm shaking hand after this, Terrance. If you don't pick me in the third time you pick me, you banned from the show. I'm joking.
I'm being honest. I mean, for me, 10s, I gotta say 10s. You gotta say 10s. Definitely 10s are number one for me. 4s, I don't even like 4s, but 4s over low top 1s anytime.
I like it, man.
I would even say 9s. 9s are up there. 8s are up there. I got like some 11s. Everybody wears 11s and 12s and
yeah, I got plenty of that stuff.
I hate 5s. I can't stand 5s. 6s are good now, but I don't like 6s because they have icy sole.
Yeah,
so pretty much any shoe out of all that, I was going to lose today. As well.
It's funny you said 6s because I almost brought out my 6 rings, man. I almost brought the 6 rings out because that means that's the Olympic ones. But anyway, all right, here we go, T. Laird. The title of the show, man. You've been here before. You already know we got to tell them what the future holds, man. Sports Life Talks. You got next. T Money. What does the future hold for you, my guy? Now that you're back on this comeback tour,
just hard work and determination. In all facets of life, I mean, you got one life. Make it best of your ability. You guys making an impact to the community. For us, myself, inviting me on the show. Just pay it forward. And if you don't, okay, that's your decision. But if you do, use your platform, use your ability that other people can't. Because some people can't come on here and do what you guys do. Right? They try, but they can't. Like some people can't run as fast as I can. They try, but they can't. So I feel like, just
Terrance is about 99.9999999% of the world can't run as fast as you. That's only about 6 of them.
Yeah, but I'm saying you gotta just hard work, determination in every facet of life. That's if I'm cooking, cleaning, brushing my teeth, whatever I'm doing, just put 100% effort in it. Because I don't have no regrets. No looking back. No, man, I wish I did this or I wish I did that. Because time is precious. Time is money. So,
what events? You mentioned you got another event coming up. So tell us a little bit about some of the events coming up that we could be locked in and watching on TV, man.
So as of right now, I only have 2 meets left. So we have USATF New York Grand Prix the 24th, I believe,
of June.
Okay. Icon Stadium in New York City, and then after that it's USA's July. I can't remember what the dates are. I think it's 2 weeks after that. And Eugene back in that place. Eugene.
But that's what I was about to say. I don't want to put no pressure on you because I know you was locked in last time you was headed to nationals and you came on the show. But do you want to go and speak it into existence? You want to put something out there in the atmosphere? What's about to transpire when you get back to Eugene, Oregon? We gonna continue what we started. Put it that way. Because we don't have to light the flame. It's already lit. We gotta ignite it. So I think, just going back there and just execute, doing my thing. I mean, track and field's all mental. Everybody's fast. Everybody, has talent. It's all mental. You go in there, you execute. That's right. Same thing, basketball, football, baseball, all them. If you're a professional athlete, you belong there. Now, if you psych yourself out, you don't belong there because you beat yourself. Just going in there, execute the same way I did at NCAA's. I went in there. I might not have been the favorite going in, but I had a lane. And then that means I have an opportunity. That means I have 8 lanes. So I have 1/8 chance, just as many as you guys, until that gun goes off. And then we going to see who got it. So going in, I'm trying to book my ticket to Budapest, Hungary. That's where World Championships are at this year. So I'm just, trying to just keep getting better. Obviously going into next year with the Olympics, just create some momentum. Just get back in the swing of things, get things going.
All right, so do you have any shout-outs you want to give?
Shout out Coach Benny for sure. Shout out LSU, SEC, even the Gators, the Gators too, SEC, we're all love, SEC versus everybody else. I don't care about any other conference, but and I'm not talking, Texas and Oklahoma. Yeah, they're coming into SEC. Even
they ain't worthy yet.
But Texas A&M, they're not the OG SEC.
That's
you gotta
right.
Be OG. You got to be real deal. So I think, so everybody, shout out to everybody, that's been along the journey with me. That's pushed me, in a good way, in a bad way. People that, doubted me. Because, that's just fuel to the fire, So just want to give a shout out to all those people, good and bad.
This is part of the show where you get a chance to call the person that you think should have next. Tell them I got a chance to rock with B. Jones and KT. I told them my story. I want you to do the same thing. With that said, T, who are you calling out? Who should have next?
I think Aaliyah Armstrong, her, world championship. She made world championship, Team USA, NCAA champion, LSU, and I think that her story is very not similar to mine, but she's going ups and downs, and from the female side, I'm a male from a female side, and she's from Louisiana, so it's a little bit more local, more back in the roots. And she's about to go do great things this weekend. So I think, just kind of sprinkling insert that little invitation there and, watch it bloom. It's like a flower. Plant your seed, watch it bloom. So the same thing with Michael Parsons. I told you it was going to be great. Probably be the highest paid defensive player in the NFL. Probably could win the MVP if they gave the MVP to anybody but the top quarterback. So.
Yeah, Michael, we still want you to come on the show if it ain't too late. Yeah. We ready now, Michael. But nah, Aaliyah Armstrong, I can't wait to meet you. I'm super excited to have you on, especially if you're a Louisiana and an LSU alum. Oh man, I can't wait. Your ticket has been a punch. We're going to be reaching out to you so we can give Kevin the blues for a whole 35 minutes. All right, but Laird, man, thank you for coming back, bro. We love you, man. For real.
Appreciate it.
You the truth, dog. You an icon. You a trailblazer. You a warrior. You got look, we didn't even talk about your past. I'm telling y'all, go watch episode 1. This kid is the truth. He built the right way. I'm talking about from the ground up, brick by brick. Laird, you are extraordinary. You are elite. You deserve a yeet. You know why? Because you got next. Let's go. Man, it feels so good to do this show, man. I love it. I wish we could have kept my guy on longer, but we got to let him get back to practice and doing what he do so we can keep rocking you and watching you on ESPN. But listen, y'all, I hope y'all enjoyed that as much as I did. If you didn't, I don't know what to tell you. This is a sensational show, sensational vibe. Y'all make sure y'all share this with somebody. Y'all leave a comment. Please hit the subscribe button. Stick around. We got more amazing stories to tell, and we want you to be front row and get to witness some of these amazing stories. And don't forget, we everywhere. Anywhere, everywhere, social media. We drop content daily, so please follow us on those different platforms. Wednesday nights, we go live, 8:00 p.m. Central Standard Time. We would love to have you on there. You guys can get in the comments. We interact with people at that point in time. See, right now it's one way. You just listening, but if you want to interact and you want to say, B, you crazy. Kevin, that's trash. You can actually come and hang out with us on the live, and you can do that. And then lastly, and I'm going to let y'all go, SLTUGotNext.com. If you're sitting there, you like, man, I wish I could come on the show and tell my story. Guess what? You can go to the website, SLTUGotNext.com. We got the initiation. We got the nomination tab. All you got to do is go to that nominations tab. Tell us who you are. Tell us your story. Tell us why. And we're going to check you out. We're going to give you an audition. That's it. It's just that simple. We can't vote. We play cousins for real. We ain't better than nobody else. So we want you to stick around, slide in our DM, and let us know what's good. All right, KT. Let's go home, man. Let's go. Let's get up out of here, bro. Let's take them home.
You know what? The next person that comes on here. So, Aaliyah, look here. You from Louisiana?
I'll give you another person. I'll hit you back home. Robert Gregory.
Who is Robert Gregory?
200-meter specialist at Florida. He is from Texas. So if I will invite both ways. You got next to Robert and Aaliyah.
All right, so Robert Gregory, you on the clock too. We got a double nomination. Let's go. Kevin, you feel better now? You feel better? Laird gave you a Florida guy.
No, that was some sympathy, man. I don't need all that.
It's not sympathy. I'm giving you somebody from your home, from your background, and I think, he's about, like I said, he's going to be another person that might shock the world this weekend. So as a Florida Gator, you're good to, represent, SEC. Other than LSU, because we taking over with basketball, football, baseball, any sport, every sport.
Coming for you next.
But here's the thing, Terrance. Just like you got a comeback story. I probably won like 2 Louisiana episodes, and those people weren't even really from Louisiana. So I gotta get in there and win when somebody's actually from there. So Aaliyah, let's do this. I'm sick of B. Jones. It's happening. I'm winning that episode, B. Jones.
318225504. You heard me? We out there. Let's do this one other one. I think it's 985, but I don't know much about that one. That came after I left the state. Y'all throwing them new area codes up there.
Yeah.
Hey, sports.
I started a 225 number.
225. That's what I'm saying. We all gonna stick together. We gonna stick together, man. Hey, Sports Life Talk Nation. We love y'all. Stay safe. Be blessed. Respect each other and love one another, because together we are better, and keep dreaming big, because you never know. Your story may be the next one featured on Sports Life Talks. You got next. Yeet.
See what's crazy is I knew you had next, because you always working, you always grinding, you're in your bag because you're always working. Like, in due time, I knew you got next. Oh, you did it, huh? Crack the code. You got next, you smashing goals. You want next, you need exposure. Well, Sports Like Talk got the baddest show, like the baddest. Hut in the room, podcast to tune into just for you to talk your shit. Talk your mushroom, you are what you eat and you should consume. Sports Like Talk from the late night to the afternoon, then rest repeat. Hit the like, leave a comment, or subscribe so you don't miss a beat. You got next is a small taste of a winning meal from a chef type of celebrity. What's up next is you, at least you better be. Yeah, you got next, yeah. I can feel it, you're a winner just like me. You got next, and what comes next? Tune in next time and you'll see. Cause if you got next, yeah, if you got next, if you got next, then you're just like me. If you got next, if you got next, yeah, if you got next, then you know where to be. I'm talking Sports Life, talking this. Yeah. Sports Life, talking this.